We're here at NBA 2K23 Summer League. How's your Summer League been thus far?
It's dope so far. I just landed, kind of came straight into this, played a game of 2K, and just kind of mingling around and checking out the scene. And it's like good vibes in here, so I'm happy.
You are getting a taste of NBA 2K23 for the first time. What do you think of the gameplay?
Super dope. Like the last one, I was a little it was a little hard for me on free throws, but this one, it seems like they made it a little bit easier for your boy. So I don't know. I'm super.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Day one of giving up Monster.
And the playoff intensity can be felt as the starting lineups conclude. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back momentarily with the NBA playoffs. Two survivors in the West meeting here in the conference semifinals. Game one. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence, Jaren said, just his heart for the game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad...
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Bane in at the 2 spot. And for the Pelicans, underneath in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Devontae Graham is out there with McCollum. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. So the Pelicans win the tip. Let's check in for Devontae Graham. Morant left side. Pass to Bane. Memphis moving that ball around. Back to Brooks. Passes it to Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Adams. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Williamson. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
To the inside. Brooks misses.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe he tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Feeds it to Morant. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Pelicans trail by 7. Here he goes. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his second personal.
The Pelicans have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
At the line for New Orleans, 2 shots.
Shooting 2. And the first one drops. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Nance comes in for Williamson. Jones checked in for Ingram. And Lewis subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Both free throws good for money.
And this team getting through round 1 with the help of MP. The deeper you go, the tougher things get.
Well said. And the pressure continues to mount, Greg, for MP and company. Still a nice feeling for him to already, though, have won a playoff series. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. It's Jones on the wing. Launches it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Money's got 5 points so far.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary. Even more difficult to defend.
No question. He is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor. It is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Here's Lewis, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for your Pelicans, Kyra Jr. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Lewis. And both free throws good for Lewis.
Billy! Did you hide them? So I couldn't come to your school? I don't have your keys, Mom. Then why are they missing? Did you check the fridge, Mom? The fridge? Sometimes you leave them in the fridge after you go grocery shopping, Mom. Did you go shopping yesterday, Mom?
When he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Jones with the bounce pass. Here's Anderson. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nance. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Here's Clark. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And the Pelicans miss again. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
One, my mom knows when I'm sick. 2, Mom realizes her alcohol is missing, but she can't blame me if I was at school. 3, if I stayed home sick, my mom would never let me go out tonight. Keep crying. Your plan is better. My mom really not living. I'm at your school, I'm in a parking lot. Ash. Why? Did my mom leave? Oh crap. I didn't notice she left. Is she at school? Yes, she just texted me. Darn, what should I do? Go, go, go! Go to the school. I know you did spot.
Now the pass to Money. There's the three. Hits it from three-point range. Money's got 8 points.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first every time? Time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Clark finds Jones. Over Lewis. And no good in the last second attempt this time. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we're ready to get back into the action here. And
Let go. We did it.
Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
For some reason, they've also had guys in the right spots on the offensive glass. Lots of putbacks.
They've got Jackson Hayes. Larry Nance out there with Jones. And there's Money. And it's Lewis in at the point. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. And that's a foul called on Money.
Checking in for the Grizz.
.152 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Money. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Bain. Rejected by Ingram.
But Brandon Ingram is so long, and that's what we could say to the ball. So long.
And here's Morant. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Desmond Bain. That's his second personal foul.
The Pelicans have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game.
Line for your Pelicans. Money. Taking 2 shots. Money.
That's good for Money. Both free throws good for Money. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Up top, Adams. Over Valanciunas. And he overshot that one, missing.
Relaxed defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Pass to Money. Takes the three. No good. Shot missing. And Memphis the other way now.
He's cooled down a bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Morant passes to Jackson. Pass to Bain. Rebounded by McCollum.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. The shot's good for money.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes it to Adams. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Pelicans with the rebound. Loads it up for Williamson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Brooks. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. What a game we're seeing from Money.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Yeah, the rest of the team seemed to line right up behind him, matching that kind of intensity and looking for him to come through with some big plays.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Brooks. Then there's John Morant. And it's Bain in at the 2. Williamson looking it over. Back to Ingram. Down low. And there's Williamson on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got 6 assists in the game.
Such an important part of Zion's improvement is setting good screens and then being available as a roller.
Here's Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got his second basket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Back to Ingram. Williamson right side. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. The lead is 2. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Graham with the bucket.
The awareness and the natural playmaking ability starting to show up in Zion's play.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Nance comes in for Zion Williamson. Jones checked in for Brandon Ingram. And Lewis subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Milton with the ball. Working on Jones.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Go into the rack with energy. Doesn't it be afraid to kind of
got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
There's the pass to Jones. And there's the feed to Anderson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Now it's a 4-point Memphis lead.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Hayes down low. He's guarded by Melton. And he gets it to go.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this...
Second half now. Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. Money comes in for Devontae Green. Brooks checked in for Memphis. Clark finds Anderson. Memphis moving it around. Clark with it. 10 points for him. Anderson trying to free himself up. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
For Memphis, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. Pelicans trailed by 5. Lewis passes to Jones. Back to Lewis. Here's Money. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's in the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Brooks against Jones. Shot clock at 6.
It's so bad, as one would expect, I guess. So this thing is not in good condition, as I would expect after experiencing a house fire.
Anderson right side. A second chance effort. No good from Clark.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight.
Take it apart first and check out the inside. So let's do that.
50% exactly. Anderson outside. Over Williamson. Anderson's shot is off. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. It's a 1-point game, and it's good for 2.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
The Grizzlies have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Brooks. They can't stop the run with that one. New Orleans leading by 3. Williamson dishes to Lewis. The 3. And count it. 3-pointer good on the shot from Money. Money's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Pelicans. Now here's Brooks. There's the triple. Misses. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. New Orleans has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Ingram and Williamson are the forward. C.J. McCollum out there with money, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming to paint. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pass to Morant. Some on it, and the layup is up and in.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Here's Money. Here's Williamson, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Steven Adams picks one up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
That free throw good from Williamson.
I mean, the excitement around Zion is completely undeniable. He's so explosive and he's so dynamic. It'll be interesting to see where he can take his talents.
And both free throws good for Williamson. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Morant. Inside. Here's Jones. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jones has got his first points of the night. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Ingram outside. Back to McCollum. Here's Money. Drills the three-pointer. Money's got 24 points.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. So dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's Morant. Another basket for Memphis.
They are just killing them.
Honestly, it's a little creepy. Also, just for the fun of it, what would you name it? And how does it look?
The interior.
Pelicans leading by 5. McCollum outside. Passes to Money. The tray. Here's Valanciunas.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
And for your Pelicans, Jonas Valanciunas at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. New Orleans making a switch here. Graham's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Dylan Brooks. He's checked in for Tyus Jones. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line.
Perfectly spread. And we need to do the same thing on the APU. So, pull it back up here. And I'm actually going to add a little bit more here. Feel like there's not quite enough on here. And there we go. The perfect amount and perfectly spread. Hopefully. And now the board can just go right back in. Just like that. Now we have this PS5 plugged into power. We have the motherboard installed. Let's see what happens with the power button. Oh, nothing. Okay. Let's see if the power supply is giving any power to the motherboard. And we have 0 volts. So it looks like we need at least a replacement power supply. So let's get this power supply replaced and then see if we have any power to the board. Yeah, it doesn't look the best down here. I'm thinking probably some liquid got into this power supply. I'm going to replace it, but I'm going to keep this one nearby so we can take a look once we get closer to the end of the video and just look and see how bad it is in here. But
Memphis also making some changes. Clark is checked in for Jackson. D'Anthony Melton comes in for Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Bain.
The guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field. And a lot of those shots have come against some tight D's. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Brooks comes in for Melton. And it's Bain in for Ja Morant. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Here's Money. Here's Williamson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, the defense coming at Zion. Shot smart right there, but he's smart. And he plays into it, getting the person.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Memphis.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
You got that shit, Zion.
And both free throws good for Williamson.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. One possession game now.
Williamson against Jackson.
Defense.
Shoots from 12. It doesn't go for him. And New Orleans will come the other way. Williamson, the pass to Valanciunas. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Jones in the post. He's started by Money. Jones, no luck. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McCollum kicks to Ingram. Money passes to Ingram. New Orleans moving it around.
Oh, I knew they was going to hate it.
Downtown. Yes!
Let's go.
Big time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're behind by 2. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Seconds left in the game.
Here that we kind of have to not break but disengage in order to be able to open this power supply. fly. Anytime I'm working on strange stuff like this, I love using my iFixit tools because they have so much in here that I can use to remove basically any screws. And also with the Protect toolkit, they have all sorts of pry tools that you can use for random stuff like this. Now this specific set is the iFixit Manta kit. I love this because it's a little bit expanded from the Protect toolkit, and then you also have this larger driver. I love using this larger driver for fasteners that are screwed on really tight, or even a little bit larger fasteners. This just gives you a much better handle on things and gives you a lot more torque. So if you're looking for some of the best precision tools around, I highly recommend iFixit. You can go right to ifixit.com/tronicsfix and see all of their tools, their repair guides, and also parts for lots of electronic devices. And this is a great put it all back together and make sure it all works. Also, you need to test the disk drive. So let's do all that and see if we can come. Highly recommend iFixit. You can go right to ifixit.com/tronicsfix and see all of their tools, their repair guides, and also parts for lots of electronic.
A floater. It's good!
Oh, you got to be goddamn fucking kidding me, bro.
And going back to college, Morant made a habit of rising to the occasion.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans.
Stupid as hell.
Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. So the Pelicans win the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball, courtesy of Gatorade.
Don't fags be
all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's John Morant. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Spain in at the 2 guards. Morant standing the 4. Good D by McCollum. And there's the pass to Money. Over Brooks.
I didn't want to shoot that 2KB.
Valanciunas splits it in. Valanciunas has got the first basket here in overtime for the Pelicans. McCollum against Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. The lead is 2. And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, Ingram's going to come through when it's crucial. He did so there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Morant with it. Now defended by Williamson. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the defense.
Devontae Graham's checked in for the Pelicans. Morant outside. There's the drive.
Oh, yes, sir.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Ingram passes to Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Williamson's got 24.
Zion wants these moments and coming through here.
13 feet away. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 5th rebound in this one. Gets to Green. Back to Ingram. Valanciunas against Adams. McCollum finds Ingram. Shoots over Morant. It's rebounded by Memphis. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a double. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Thinking about we lost, country winning that recession. Mama trying to put together meals and make them something special. Scared to really ask for it, she'll give her last for it. I've been in my bag for it. When you talking fast forward, years after that, shots cracked off the backboard. Hard to really laugh toward real situations when you stuck in it. Mama still clutch whenever she see a truck tinted. Going on outside, my brother and the cousins in the streets on fire. I got a tunnel vision, running with it. Torch for the taking, you gotta love it. See your false cockiness, honestly had enough of it. Any label good for like 20 more just for with them. Try to step in front of that, become another. They don't know what I know. Don't waste time, I must go. I gotta win, that's for sure. Don't waste time, I must go. I just want success. I just want to look in the mirror, say you the best. I just want to know my reward was worth all the stress. I just want to live a full life and have no regrets. Cause I'm so used to less, I just want my mama to rest. Double 9 to 5's only time I see her, she pressed. Cause they cut her enough just to make it to the next check. And she don't want to quit, she unsure of her skill set. I assure her she's still blessed. You don't know the half, you don't know the feeling. By pressing the line and then he passed. Don't wanna seem desperate, you see your back pressed against the wall, you standing tall and though you fighting back. You get exhausted when you ballin' and you writing tracks. Dreams of having arenas reciting at a vital act. Was being 17 with a dream and an insomniac. Walking on water like I was Peter, I embodied that. Till I took my sight off of you and now I'm residing at the abyss of my thoughts, what a plight to have. They don't know.
Hi there. Everything okay? Got a call. You drugged right now? Hey there. Did you call? What can I do for you?
KING Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Can you just put the knife down, please? You say yes, sir.
New Orleans, the Big Easy. That's the site for the Grizzlies. The High Flyers Club. Ja Morant and Brandon Clark. They're ready to bring the pain as they get ready for tip-off in New Orleans, Louisiana. It's round 2 of the playoffs. Thanks for joining us. A matchup between two Western Conference powers here in Game 2. Here with Chris Webber and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We're joined by reporter Allie LaForce as well. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian, it's not often one team loses a superstar big man and immediately welcomes another. But that's been the case with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. Last season, he tied the record for most consecutive 20-point games, shooting over 50% from the field. 25 straight, alongside Shaquille O'Neal. Brian, impressive.
Outstanding. Thanks, Allie. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. And for the Pelicans, it's an all-Duke forward pair. Ingram the 3, Zion the 4. Devon. It's going with a whole new group out there. And the Grizzlies with some changes. 1:44 left in the first quarter. Money misses. Memphis trailing here. Outside, Anderson. Inside, Melton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Here's Lewis. Takes a 3. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backward violation.
Grizzlies ball. Hyper black bitch.
.114 left to play in the first. Here's Melton. Bearing his second 3 attempts.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry them offensively.
Pass to Money. Puts up a 3. He can't get it to go. Memphis leading. Melton outside. To the inside. Jones, his shot is good.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Here's Money. And the three-pointer goes.
He's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Anderson against Nance. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Clark. From deep, Melton. He buries it from 3. Melton's got 7.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much
said they wouldn't get the rebound.
Williams from long range. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 3. And we're back with you, folks, as this exciting Western Conference semifinal game rolls on. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Oh, yeah. Love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
On the court for Memphis, they've got Kyle Anderson. Tyus Jones is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Williams in at the 3. Money with the bucket.
He's not a priority for the D. Come on, man.
gotta have somebody keeping track of it.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Coming onto the floor for your Pelicans.
Now here's Jones, tightly guarded. Pass to Clark. Melton with the ball. Hayes picks him up. Melton passes to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Offensive rebound. And Nance with the slam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they can extend that play.
Well, guys, Williamson last outing against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He had 24 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. He showed just how reliable he can be when his role on the floor is expanded. Guys, back to you.
Great work. Thanks for that. And there's always the chance of a carryover effect into tonight's game.
I wouldn't put it past him, but it's tough to have back-to-back performances like that.
Yeah, well, he made it look easy last time out. I mean, he's in sync from the get-go. We'll see, though, if he can replicate that rhythm tonight.
And the Grizzlies call time here. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Brooks finds Moran. Floats one up, and he takes it up and lays it in.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Pelicans trail. Pass to Ingram. And here's Williamson, defended by Jackson. Now here's McCollum. Three-pointer. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Sometimes you just got to assume every three McCollum is going to take, he's going to go in.
Here's Moran. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Oh, Adams with the block.
Come on, Marlins.
Defended by Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williamson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Williamson's got his first. So it's Memphis earning this break in the action, up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back after this word.
How the fuck is we down by 10? Yeah, down by 10 shit.
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. Oh, a fantastic game. Checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Melton. Zion at power forward with Valanciunas at center. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Money in at the 2. That's the Pelicans 5. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's the break. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
Williamson against Brooks. Here's Clark. Nice D from Valanciunas.
That worked just like they drew it up. Till the part where he short arms the
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in the third.
He committed just one turnover in the first half, and now seems like they just keep on coming. You got to get a handle on that.
And Memphis shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Lets it go from 11. Second chance effort. And there's the play by Adams inside. Adams has got 6 in the quarter. New Orleans is shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. That's good from Williamson. On the assist by McCollum.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength, it's the body control.
Brooks against Ingram. Pass to Clark. Down low. Here's Bain. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
What the fuck was that?
Ref is asking, are you okay?
Bain's got 13.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
All right, time for an injury report. All right, now an update on Ja Morant's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
I have a status report from Memphis' head athletic trainer, and he was relieved that the shoulder's only bruised. Looks like he avoided what could have been a very serious injury. To come down with an injury at this point is a huge blow. The last thing he wants is to bow out in the midst of the playoffs. Back to you.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so...
Fuck this guy.